Welcome to the Do You Get podcast.
Because I don't think they get.
I actually get, but do they get?
No, they don't get. Do you get that they don't get?
They
that
don't get
that
this
they don't get?
philosophy. They
No,
don't get this philosophy.
They don't
that
get it.
We
You don't get it. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Welcome to the Do You Get podcast. My name is Florence.
What's good? What's popping? How's everyone doing? It's your girl Simi. You know the vibes already.
Say what's popping.
Yeah, now. What's happening? What's the hype? What's the good? What's the what? Hey, Jesus! I said, what's the good? What's good? What's the story? What's cracking? What else is it? Everything. How are you doing?
Anyways, how you guys doing? How you doing, Simi?
So you're just going to ignore me that asks you how are you doing?
Oh, you were asking me.
It's okay. I'm good.
Sorry. I thought you were asking the audience.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. I'm thriving. We're talking today about happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, join us all for the ride as we talk about what makes us happy. Do you know, like, I'm so happy. Let me just even, like, shout out to you guys for just listening to us up to this point. We appreciate some of the support that we are getting on this. This would be our third episode that we're releasing, so excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah. And this is also our Christmas episode, so, you know, Merry Christmas in advance to
yes.
everyone.
I hope you're having a good celebratory time, whatever that looks like for you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now let's get into this episode, Simi.
So, just speaking of Christmas and happiness, what do you look forward to the most for Christmas?
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to having my family around.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud because children are coming.
Mm-hmm.
I have to study, but they're coming. But it's gonna be a good time. I have to study for my life for exam. I hope I actually do study.
I hope you do too.
But that's something I want to do. But I'm not going to be studying during Christmas. Lie. What am I doing? It's Jesus' day.
Exactly.
Jesus' day.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm excited to just be around my family, eat food. Yes,
that is my thing.
Food. Everybody.
Food.
I'm not cooking. Everybody, come and cook.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to food. I feel like I don't know, Christmas food is just...
In Nigeria, it used to be a lot more sexier. Like, it used to be like a whole thing. We'll kill goats, kill cow, kill chicken.
So what do you guys do here?
Yeah, it's just cook now.
No, like, what kind of food do you guys have?
It's about the same thing. I rice.
Okay.
Sometimes if my mom's around, she'll like go on sisa. So sisa is like abacha.
Okay.
And then like, I hope you guys are not hungry. Listen to this. Anyways, it's
The food bangs.
the food just bangs.
That's good.
Food, drinks. Last Christmas, hey, we went to my sister's house. My sister likes to cook because she was like, "Oh, I'm not touching anything in the kitchen." She'll touch. She said, "I'm not doing." She'll come and say, "What are you cutting?" She'll cut it. I'm like, "Madam, can't sit down." You say you're not doing anything, but like she likes cooking, so went to her house. We ate, bro. She cooked everything. That was like a Christmas that reminded me of being in Nigeria,
Right.
because she cooked everything from rice to soup to pepper soup to corn. Everything we're eating. I was like, hey. And Texas has like good African stores. So we're eating buns, we're eating puff, everything. That Christmas, honestly, that's probably one of the best Christmas I've had in the United States.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like, in terms of like the environment, like having family, like it was a good amount of family because I usually it's just me and my dad and maybe one other sister.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah.
That's really nice. And it's good that you mentioned food. The dilemma I saw on Twitter has something to do like food and cultural food. So I'm just going to read it to you and read it to the audience, obviously. So, I saw a confession a while back about a girl who couldn't cook her black boyfriend's cultural cuisine. I hope that's what they say. Well, anyways, cuisine, right? Quiz. Jesus, I think it's cuisine.
You're asking me, I don't know.
You should get that word.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't. Yeah, and then he's like, I'm a Nigerian guy, and I'm in the same dilemma. My girlfriend is Swedish, and she just cooks meatballs. I want pounded yam and efo, but she can't hack it. I kind of want to have a black side chick / chef. That's the story.
The guy is actually very stupid.
Okay.
Because, this is what I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You want to eat there for
Yeah.
kitchen day, store day. You want to eat there for. I want to eat there for my girlfriend cooks meatball. Can't cook it for. Like, is it what she was born to come and do? That she come and cook it for you? I mean, I'm just like, he needs to go and cook it by himself. I just like, there's nothing else I can say about that other than like,
Oh Lord.
he needs to go and cook there for. And then it's like, if you're with a girl that you don't like, if it's such a big deal for you that, oh, you want to be with somebody. I mean, I understand it. Me too. I want to be with somebody that I'm able to share my culture with, and they understand, and they can cook what, or understand whatever the situation is. But like, if that's what you want, then free the girl.
As in, like, he shouldn't be dating outside
You
his
shouldn't
culture.
be dating with somebody that, if you think that that's important to you, to
Right.
have somebody that can cook efo for you, even though you can learn how to cook efo.
Right.
Like, that shouldn't be like a big deal. Well, for me, I want to marry somebody that understands my culture.
Right.
But for you, if that's something that's also important to you, why aren't you just prioritizing what's important to you and free the girl? Now I'm gonna cook meatballs for somebody that appreciates
This is
it.
that Swedish meatballs. Like, I think that's like their cultural food or something. I might be wrong about that, so don't like quote me. So I think the fact that she's even cooking her country's food for you is kind of sweet to me.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
But the thing that irks me the most about the thing is the fact that he was like, he wants to get a black side chick. Because of that, I'm like, just end the relationship. Like, if her cooking your cultural food is that important to you, then like, I don't know, because like, is she willing to learn? Like, there's so many things I'm going to say. Like, if she's willing to learn but it's not sweet, and you to enter the kitchen and be like, okay, this is how, because do you know how to do it?
Exactly. That's another
one
thing.
question.
You're having expectations from somebody for something that you don't
like,
even
do
know
you know how
to
do it? And then is it like she just can't? She hasn't been able to learn. Are you teaching her? Because why is she learning your cultural food, but you haven't learned how to cook it? So I don't know. I think it just goes back to like expectations that people have out of relationships. Maybe he expects that his partner should cook for him, even though to me that wouldn't work. I think you need to, like, I'm not your slave. I'm not your house girl. I'm so sorry. Like, both of us will split the task. Like, if like no.
Honestly, like, if you know how to cook spaghetti, that you cook spaghetti some days, me, I'll cook jollof rice some days.
Exactly.
Like, that's how it should
be balanced.
Or like, if I'm cooking, you're cleaning, or you're taking out the trash. I make sure that I'm not cooking and washing dishes at the same time. Or like, if I'm cooking, you're serving. Something like that. Like, we can't be.
Because I hate washing plates. Like, I can cook all the food.
That's why we have dishwasher.
But God would bless you.
Do you know that in my house, the first time I moved down here, we never used a dishwasher ever?
I'm not surprised.
Ever. We'll wash our plate, finish washing that plate too, and then put it inside our dishwasher. I'm like, I don't even think I actually clocked that the dishwasher was for washing dishes.
Yeah, I just had this thing in my mind that dishwasher won't wash the plate well, even though that doesn't even make sense.
Like,
But yeah, I used to think like that too. It's crazy. No. But would you date out of your culture?
They out of my culture.
Yeah.
I think ideally I want to marry somebody. Like I said, I want to marry somebody that gets it just because it's such a big part of who I am. I don't want to marry somebody where I have to consistently explain things to. I want to marry somebody that like automatically knows what I'm talking about. Like imagine just about like something and then this person doesn't get, or like using some slangs like I want to speak in broken English because I'm pissed off, and you'll not even be able to interpret what I'm saying.
Yeah, now I mean,
then it will not be sweet. The argument will not be sweet again. imagine say I dey vex, that means I'm angry. We be angry again. No, like imagine you're arguing and say I dey vex for you, and then you now say that means I'm angry with you. Would you be angry again? No, the anger will go just by
yeah. I'm scared.
No, but I mean that might change. But I think for now, what I want to say is I want to marry a Nigerian.
Okay, happiness.
No, I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Ask me what I was looking forward to. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, food.
Okay. Madam.
Yeah, sorry.
I should have known that.
Yeah, food. I'm like, spending time with family, all that good stuff.
Stop lying. Stop
How
lying.
about no?
Stop lying. She
There's
said
just something about
the
Christmas
first thing she said food. First thing she said food. Your family, she doesn't care about food.
Jesus, I love my family. I love them.
Stop
so
lying to them.
No, please. Yeah, happiness. What does happiness mean to you? Like how do you translate that? It's not even correct English. How do you translate? Let's just move on.
I think you should start
with happiness.
Yeah, what does it mean to you? Because I don't know.
I feel like to me that's kind of a loaded question. I was just gonna go for you said, but it's okay. Because I just feel like it's such an overused word that it's hard to be like, this is what it means. I don't know if that makes sense. Just like people use it for so many things. It's like, okay, but what does that even like? What does it mean? So I guess to me, it's like I just don't want wahala. But I don't know if I'm confusing peace and happiness. Like I said, like I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's something I learned, Sha, in my growth journey to becoming a better child of God.
Wonderful.
Amen. Welcome to our church day. Anyways, what I've learned is that happiness is very fleeting. I believe that happiness, I can be happy now, and go and study right now and start crying, and the happiness is sucked out of me, out of my soul. But I mean, I think there's a difference between happiness. I read it somewhere or listened to it somewhere, but there's a difference between having happiness and having joy. So joy is more consistent. Joy is something that you carry throughout your day, whether or not you are having a bad day or having a good day. Joy is consistent. Joy is about your environment. It's about your family, your friends. Like for me, like if I'm having a bad day and I'm not happy, I can call on my joy. So I can go to my friend's house and we gist. That lifts up my spirit. So I feel like joy is something that you can call on no matter the circumstance. And I think like in this like society, we're so, especially in this place that we are living anyways, they like to focus so much on like, do what makes you happy. Happiness. But I think it's always good to focus on what brings you the most joy. For instance, like relationship, that guy, back to that guy. You can be happy in your relationship with that girl.
Right.
But obviously, you're having something that is not bringing you joy in that relationship. So it's something that is not stable in that relationship. So it's like picking your relationships out to bring you joy. So even if they are not making you happy in certain areas, they are still your source of like I think I just said something stupid.
No, it makes sense. You're saying like joy is like an exaggerated form. Not exaggerated, like, okay, no, scratch that. So joy is like happiness times 50.
Yeah,
basically.
it's just kind of like
and
peace.
It's hard for it to run out, but happiness can run out.
Yeah,
basically. I think that makes sense. I think I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, because like there's this thing like, God, what's that thing called? I've just been embarrassing my redeemed childhood. There's this, what's that? Holy Ghost service everywhere. Anyway, they're talking about like there's a theme one year that was unlimited joy or something like that. So when you were talking about how like joy it doesn't run out, I thought of that. Like I think that makes sense. I think that's why it's so hard to define what happiness is. Just like because like you said, like it can really just go in an instant. Which is why, like, I don't know. It's hard to say what happiness means to me.
Yeah. I think for me, happiness is when everything is going well.
Right.
When everything is going well, when I'm having fun. Ice cream brings me happiness.
I have one top in my sorry, this is the wrong time. But I have one in my freezer. I don't know if you can have it. I think.
Which is it, Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, that's the best ice cream.
Okay. Anyways, but like happiness can be anything that just kind of like uplifts your spirit. But the thing with happiness is that it's fleeting. It's, oh God, I should have read my journal before this because I really wrote a whole journal about it. About like how I should be like, because sometimes like I remember I will be picking things and choosing people that kind of sucks away my joy. Maybe like in the moment being with them kind of like brings me some sort of happiness in the moment, but those people are so toxic to my entire being, to like who I am,
right?
And like they bring out the wrong side of me, and that doesn't bring me joy because at the end of the day when I'm sleeping I don't have peace.
No, that makes sense. So do you think like when people are always saying protect your peace, they kind of mean protect your happiness or joy? Protect your joy.
Because I mean anything can make you happy. Happiness comes and goes. That's what I've learned. Because I started off like this school semester very happy. And like I guess it's part of weather change. I don't know if it's seasonal depression. I don't want to diagnose myself. But like it just got to a point where like everything was just ras. Like my sleep wasn't good. Like you'll see me laughing and happy, but inside, like, because I was just like, my life was not going, things were just not going the way I expected them to. And I was also having a hard time coming to terms with certain things in terms of like my future. So I was just spending times worrying. I had to go to therapy. Like I was just worrying too much. Like I wasn't, like I was saying I was going to quit social media. I went back on social media. And well, I went back partially because of this podcast.
Quit social media every 30 working days.
Leave me alone. I went back because of this podcast.
Okay.
But I also went back because things were just not going in my life the way I wanted it to go. And it was just like the whole month of November, I don't remember like having fun. But the only thing I remember again is my joy. The reason why I didn't sit down and kill myself, because of my friends, my family, my anime. Anyways, I can't take myself seriously, but just like having those stable things. Because what I've also learned is that no, I don't even know. The question I had in my head just went away. But what I've just learned is that things don't really make you happy. Did you think that money makes you happy?
Oh God,
that's a loaded question.
No, it's not. Yeah, money makes everybody happy. Like I hear people are always like, "Oh, when you have money, you realize money is not going to give you happiness." Please.
But do that
money makes things happen.
No, really.
Like money makes you happy, but I think I think this whole thing supports what you're saying. Like money cannot give you joy,
Yeah.
but it's going to make you happy. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, money makes
if
you
I had
happy.
money, I can buy.
Do you
I
know
can
how
buy
much?
things? I can buy things that will make me happy. But when you put the things down and I go to sleep at night, I don't have peace.
Exactly.
Because imagine
That's
what if I did
understandable.
money ritual
Jesus.
and I got the money? If I'm sleeping at night,
Yeah, money makes you happy. Please, I hate when I most angry when I say that. Okay, not angry, but like, I think that when people that always say that money thing always have money.
yeah, that's they know they've gotten there.
Please, okay, but when you're sad, are you worrying about your bills? No.
I don't have bills.
No, I'm saying like when the rich person is saying, "Oh, money doesn't make you happy," but you don't have to worry about your bills. You don't have to worry about your kids.
But they're
Yes.
committing suicide.
Well, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But money makes you comfortable, and you can
I
use
agree.
money to achieve joy. Like
Yeah.
it makes that path a bit easier. I'm not saying like money will cancel like every problem you already have in your life.
Yeah.
But we cannot deny that money will make things happen.
No, for real. Like imagine like traveling. If traveling brings you joy, traveling costs money. So
Exactly.
if you don't have money to travel, joy no day.
Exactly. So yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I definitely understand that money buys you things that make you happy, but also money is not the essential.
Exactly. Like, it shouldn't be your only thing, but like money helps. I'm not saying like money is good to solve all your problems, but it helps. It definitely helps. I think we need to stop ignoring that, saying that happiness nonsense. I bet happiness money. Please, money helps.
So let's do a rundown of what you guys have learned so far. So let's sit down and reflect on this. Reflect on like what brings me joy and what brings me happiness, and what do I do when I'm not happy? Do I crumble and fall? Because it's going to come eventually.
Yeah, I think it's normal. Like
It's
you can't be
normal.
happy all the time.
Yeah,
You cannot. Like
you cannot be happy all the time.
there's a reason why there are like 15,000 million other emotions. Like you're a
Yeah.
human being, your emotions are going to change.
And you need to feel sad to be able to understand what happiness feels like.
Exactly. Because I feel like, especially with this day and age of social media, I feel like certain things would steal your happiness. So you really need to put things in place to protect that. You need to work. Everybody needs to work on themselves. Like, don't let social media define what happiness means.
Oh yeah,
I think that's also an important thing that
this
we need
social
to-
media thing is such a big
to-
thing about, like, we brought it up before, but like it's such a big
It's
thing
such a
if you
big
are
thing.
because even subconsciously, like, it can affect you. Because like I even started to notice myself. That's one reason I quit social media. Is body dysmorphia, like looking at other people's bodies and comparing consistently. And even when I don't like do it purposefully, there's just this thing of like just seeing just this kind of like perfect body, no stomach, that really, like, you know, that kind of thing. You now be looking at yourself, especially like when for women, when you're on like that period season, that's when it like affects me the most. Is like I have this like huge body dysmorphia of like consistently just comparing myself. And even before, like, it used to be so what, that's why I had to take a break. Like, it used to be so much worse, like comparing my life to other people's lives, comparing, like, when I used to crave being in a relationship too much.
Right.
That was a time, like, just like saying God when. To a
Also,
lot of
so
things.
watch the kind of content you consume.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how something
it's
I
good
had
to
change.
watch like people like living their best lives, but
Yeah.
like that shouldn't be the only thing you watch, because I think that also like
I got social media.
affects
I got social
things.
media to laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Social media
watch
to
the kind of
laugh.
content you consume, because
Yeah.
jealousy is really, really, really
No, it's
the-
a
the-
it's a,
the
it's a
thief of
terrible
joy.
thing.
I mean, what's
It's a-
that thing they do?
Jealousy is a thief. Is it
joy.
jealousy is a thief of joy?
What is it?
Is it something else?
Oh,
Envy.
envy is a thief of joy. Jealousy and envy, I didn't know the same.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode was just the English is not really working out. Is it jealousy? Or,
There's something that is a thief of joy.
I thought it was jealousy. Though. Might be wrong.
Comparison is a different
Oh, right. Jesus. Okay. It works though. It works. You can't deny it.
These people are listening to us and they were saying comparison is a
Jesus.
different joy. What are these idiots saying?
Sorry. Yeah, but everything joy, like everything, it's still, it still matches. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I think also like because of social media, we focus so much on what we don't have, that we forget what we actually have.
That is
So-
something that like is a big thing for me. Like, just like the times that I've been the most unhappy are the times that I've been focusing on the things that I shouldn't be focusing on. Like I keep forgetting how far I've come.
Exactly.
I keep forgetting. Like, my therapist was telling me, like, I was saying how what I've accomplished. It was just a whole thing. It was a session, but we were talking about the things that I've accomplished, and she was like, and I was kind of like putting it down, like, oh, I've done this, but yeah, I just did this was just small thing. Like, I just realized that I never really took the time to sit down and say, okay, you've accomplished something. You did good.
Right.
Like, kind of celebrating myself is something I don't do, especially when it's like on to the next. That's one thing about like happiness is really not like what you should be chasing in life. You should be chasing having joy, because when you're doing on to the next, you keep forgetting like what you do have, how far you've come, and like not being able to celebrate yourself, because that's what my therapist was telling me.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should chase happiness and joy. I don't know. I think, like, be happy. Like, try and be happy. Wait, no. Wow, just try and be happy. Wait. Like, oh, God. Because I don't want you to sound like we're saying, like, oh, happiness isn't real. Focus on joy. Like, still, like, moments of happiness that you have, like, enjoy them, and like protect your happiness, protect your joy, protect your peace, protect everything. But just don't focus, like friends say, don't focus too much on temporary. Focus on a long term, like which is joy.
And
is
celebrate
long-term.
yourself.
Yeah, celebrate your wins.
Reflect.
Yeah.
Take time to reflect. Because I was talking about it. She was like, she was telling me, like, you've done this. Why are you saying you haven't done anything?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I haven't done anything.
Yeah. I think that's something all of us should do. Like, this is we've reached the end of the year,
Yes.
Look back at your year.
Yeah.
What have you done? What have you accomplished? And focus on, that, and like celebrate that, because a lot of people might want to do what you have done. Did I do background?
What?
Did the English did I?
This girl, stop doubting your English. You're not an English girl. You're a Nigerian girl.
So that means Nigeria can't speak English.
You're a Yoruba girl.
So Yoruba people can't speak English.
You can speak English, but that's not your first language.
It is.
Stop lying to yourself.
No, but it is. What do you mean?
Instead of you to use it, I'll give you an excuse. I can't
sorry,
yourself.
yeah. But I don't think I did background. I'm not sure, but anyway, I haven't forgot what I was saying. I can't remember, but I actually can't remember. What was I saying?
You're saying something about you're kind of summarizing.
Yeah,
everything.
like reflect on your year, like go back, like I think that's the thing everyone should do. Go back, celebrate those things you've done, because 12 months is a long time.
No, really.
So you've probably done one or two things that you should be proud of yourself for.
Yeah.
So just don't focus. I feel like at the end of the year, everyone is so focused on, next year I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
Next year I'm not going to do I need to improve on this and this and this, which is good. Like self-improvement is important.
Yeah.
But like also look back at your wins and be like, oh yeah, I did that.
I did that. Even if, no matter how small, no matter how small, because also understanding that the certain resources that you have at a certain time of your life, and here's what I mean, like okay, maybe you're going through like a hard breakup or whatever, and then maybe that made you like just kind of depressed or whatever, and you're just dealing with that. And then maybe you didn't accomplish your career goals because you were dealing with that breakup situation. So if you like look at that, you're like, okay, I didn't do this and this and that, but with the resources that I had, given that I was feeling this way and I wasn't feeling my best, I still did this and this and that, and I still made it to the end of the year. And yes, maybe there's still things I need to work on to get myself out of this like thing that I'm going through, but just kind of like understanding with the pace that you are going at, you are doing well. Does that make sense? I keep talking like, and what's that wise man in the Bible? Solomon.
Bible school, Bible study, everything. Give me my awards, please.
Award for what?
Bible study.
Don't deceive yourself.
So we have a hater in the house. We have a hater in the room. Anyways, yeah, I think that is it from us. Right?
Yeah. So enjoy your Christmas with your family,
Yes.
with your friends, with yourself. I don't know whatever that looks
Well,
like
yeah,
for you.
like
I'm trying to remember that not everybody is spending time with family right now. But just
and you know, if you don't do
find
Christmas, so that's also okay.
yeah. If you don't believe in Christmas, some people don't.
Just enjoy your last few moments of the year.
Reflect.
Last few weeks. Celebrate yourself.
Yeah,
like
celebrate yourself. Reflect. I think reflect is a good thing. Go back to the things that you have done well. Go back to the things that you haven't done well. Stop deceiving yourself.
We say that every episode because it's true.
Stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. Like, figure out how to become a better version of you. I think that's something that everybody should do. Like,
because I hate when people say that's just how I am. I hate that line so much. Because what do you mean?
Like, you can't change.
Like,
you can't change.
I don't even know who came up with that thing, but that person deserves to be flogged. That's just how I am.
That's just how I am.
Okay, and
I'm a Scorpio.
oh, please. Don't even get me
I'm a
started,
Scorpio.
bro.
We're so toxic. That's just how we are.
Like, do people actually listen to themselves when they talk?
I'm a Libra. We don't trust people. That's how we are.
Bruh. Oh my goodness.
Oh
No.
my God.
No. Don't. That's just how I am myself into trouble.
Trouble.
Better fix up. Because someone will box you and say that's just how they are too. So better wake up.
Wake up. Collect your money.
Collect your money. Get it. Wake up. Collect your money. Get better. Oh my God. Because that is actually so underrated.
Oh, really?
I think so.
No, his time is coming. He used to stop redoing songs. That cough song, I'm so convinced that he has done it before.
No, it sounds like one song on that his Barnabas EP.
Yeah,
It does sound
it
like
really does.
It does.
I'm like, stop deceiving yourself, this guy. Like,
No, but that song is catchy. It
That
feels like
cough
the dance
song.
is rad.
what's this? How does this song go?
No, the song is catchy, but I was like, I'm actually embarrassed I like this song because the dance is too rad.
Yes, yeah.
But like, Rasness is becoming trendy.
No,
So-
it's fun though.
No, yeah, I'm just joking. Like, everyone
Yeah.
should have fun. The thing is fun. Okay, last thing. What was your favorite song this year? Or like a notable song, or a song that sums up your year, since this is our last filming of the year?
Oh, there was a lot. Afrobeat was just
Bro, just doing basketballs. We got too many bangers.
boom. Damn. Okay, the most recent is Extra Cool. That's the most recent.
No, Young John. I don't know who broke your heart, but shout out to that girl. The bangers are too much.
That was so good. That was.
All his
I also
songs have
listened to
been
one or the
going
other
to-
song. I only listened to one. I need to go and listen to
That whole
everything.
EP.
There's a whole EP. Yeah, I'm going
Bangers.
to go and listen to the whole thing because that was that. I listened to another song that was really good, but I never really invested in it. But yeah,
No, I'm happy for all the producers. Feels. All of them that are dropping
like
songs.
everything was like, that was this.
This was this. I said Sungba was this year.
This year was Closer was this
Too
year.
good.
Ashake was this year. The whole
Yeah.
Ashake, everything.
Everything.
Bandana was this year. That song.
Bruh. Too many bangers 1 year. And I was saying that last year. I didn't think 2020 to top it, but over
There's a
top.
lot of songs this year.
Too many.
I don't even know where to start. Like, because it was like, it will come and then like another one will take over.
Another
It will come,
banger.
another banger. Another, it was just like,
Too many.
it's not like one song that really dominated. I'm only saying Extra Cool because that was the most recent.
Yeah,
But
understandable.
going back, there was just a lot. I can't even think. That was such a loaded question for this year.
Yeah,
This
too
year.
many. Okay, your artist of the year then. Since you can't do song.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
It has to
well.
be Ashake. Because, no, just because he released
Ashake
more
did
songs
this
that I
thing.
love.
Guy is too good.
Do you know that I think he was my number one on the Wrapped though?
Are you serious?
I think so because Bandana was my number one. Fireboy is my number one. But I don't know because Bandana, I don't know why Spotify clocked it as Ashake song. But it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Because the song was Bandana
Mhm.
and the artist was Ashake for some reason. But
As like your top artist.
yeah.
Oh, it doesn't like it doesn't have to be the same. Like my top song on Spotify was, because I said it's Spotify, but my top song on Spotify was Extra Cool, but my top artist was Burner.
Ah.
So it's not linked. It's just the artist you listen to the most, and then the song you listen to the most.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Did I listen to Ashake like that?
I think you do,
Oh wow.
because that album is too good.
That album was really good.
That album is
It's
too
really
good. Like
But yeah, I think maybe I'll just go with Ashake just because that sound is new. That was a new sound. I don't know if it's a new sound that he came up with or the new flavor.
I think a new energy.
Yeah, a new
also.
flavor of
Yeah. I
something.
wouldn't necessarily say his sound is new,
But
he's also just good.
he's good.
Like the vibe he brings.
I just had to
different.
unfollow him on Instagram because he was doing too much.
I'm scared. But the
No,
vibe he
but-
brings is definitely different. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so-
yeah.
an
His
energy, about
his
him,
music videos. If you watch his music videos, you actually enjoy your life. It's
Yeah.
really well made.
And his fashion too.
Yeah,
all his big
it fits him.
trousers, Yeah.
It fits him.
He's just like a good, like he has a good like combination of
Yeah.
everything. So it makes sense.
Yeah. What's your artist of the year? And your song of the year, you didn't even see.
Actually, the fact that I put Ashake in my mind, I can only see Ashake. But okay, just to move away from Afro, because I know Afrobeat is therefore like, I think that was my top genre this year. Someone I'm happy that came back was Stormzy though, because I missed him. And why now?
This girl and Stormzy.
I just love him. I'm so
Stormzy,
happy he
Stormzy.
came back because that album is sexy. Like if
Everything
you're looking for an
Stormzy.
album that is sexy, that is not Afrobeat, check out the Stormzy
If it's not
album.
Stormzy, it's Davido.
No, that's my other guy. That's my king. So, you know, but I'm really happy Stormzy came back. Everything banged. Show Them Camp was good. The albums this year were actually good. Show Them Camp, Ashake. Who else?
What else? But that
Burna
boy's
Boy
album was. That boy's album was
Burna Boy's
good.
album was so good.
It's good.
It was so good, but only Last got recognition. I don't get me wrong, like, Last is a
It's a
banger, but like there's so many other bangers, but people were just focused on Last, different size, got a lot of traction. But I swear, like if you didn't like the Burna Boy album, please just listen to it again one more time.
I was okay with it when I
was
first
too
listened to it,
good.
but it was good because it was better than a lot of albums I was listening to before.
Exactly.
So it was really good.
It's better than a lot of albums that dropped this year, especially
lot
the
of these
Wizkid album.
songs-
I'm going to say that. That's all. Because I feel like the Wizkid album is actually overrated, in my opinion.
I
That's
mean,
all.
I would say
Good
that
Wizkid
I
FC
would
come
see
and
where that
bite
comes.
me.
I would see where that comes from. I see where that comes from because it definitely does sound like the one that was released last year.
Exactly. But
Anyway.
Wizkid FC, please, we're sorry. No vex. No vex. Let's calm down.
Seriously, I don't want trouble.
I beg, those people are too obsessed with the guys. Actually, I feel like Wizkid is our Beyonce. No, for real. Oh God. Well, not like he's our Beyonce, like artist, like wild fans base
wild
type
fan
thing.
base,
Yeah, I don't want wild big.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was music this year was really good. Positive vibes all year round. Merry Christmas in advance to everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure you rate and review the episode.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram at Do You Get
And
Pod.
send us dilemmas.
Yes.
Send us your thoughts about the podcast. We like to hear
Yeah.
you. We want to improve so that we can like better serve you guys while still being authentic to us. Though, you know. But we still would like tell us how you feel.
If you have any topics
topics you want us to talk about, bring that. If you have any dilemmas, bring that, but we'll lead you to the pits. It's okay.
Jesus.
And yeah, just let us know. We want to build a community. Do you get? We want a community. Oh my god.
You guys are preaching here.